Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Cole Farbizo and Maddie White. Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Maddie White.
And I'm Cole Farbizo. Hey, Maddie, look behind you.
Oh, wow. That's from what, 5th grade?
Yeah, and someone still looks the same.
I hope you're not talking about me.
Okay, all you do is this. Well, anyway, the weekend is the state tournament for wrestling.
And two of our girls will be battling to get on the podium and maybe even win it all.
Kylie Tibbs finished just one step short of the top of the podium last year, where she wrestled for the state championship as a freshman.
Now she is a perfect 43-0 this season and is hoping to bring home the title.
Meanwhile, Jordan Mills is 35-6, and it's her second trip to state as well.
The action starts today around 5 o'clock. We spoke to both girls yesterday at their final practice before states.
We are very excited. We have to weigh in at 10 a.m., but the girls don't wrestle till 6:20 p.m., so it's a long wait, but I'm really excited because we worked really hard for the past couple of weeks to get through sectionals, to get through districts, and then to get here at state.
We've been bringing in people from other schools to help us, other coaches to help us learn new things and just practicing, really working through our moves.
I'm just really excited to wrestle again because last year, I was more nervous, but this year I know what I want, and I know that I want to get to the finals on Sunday.
Just like our wrestlers, both the boys and the girls bowlers will be hitting the lanes this weekend at states. Both teams won the district title last week. Our bowlers should have a slight advantage since the state championships are being held on their home lanes. The girls started their games about an hour ago and will be bowling into the afternoon. Meanwhile, the boys will try and continue their incredible season tomorrow.
Overall, this season has been really good for the team. I'm really happy with the performance level that we've had this year, and we've definitely stepped up from last year. We're way better.
I feel like our team so far has been doing really well. We're improving a lot from last year. I feel like we can go a lot farther than we did before.
The baseball team is ramping up for the season ahead. With tryouts ending last week and games starting in the next two, anticipation is at an all-time high in the program. Nolan Lehman gives us a look at what's to come.
I feel like the baseball team is looking pretty solid right now. I feel like we're coming together as a family, especially through these gym practices and finally getting out on the turf, weather permitting. But right now we're doing live ABs, so hopefully, just getting work in, trying to get ready for the season.
Hey Cole, while we were prepping for the show, I swear I heard some piano music coming from the next door. It was really beautiful.
You probably heard it coming from the choir room.
From Mr. Lehman?
Well, he plays sometimes, but actually the music is coming from Miss A, our accompanist. Where she comes from is unique and is filled with accomplishments that most of her students didn't even know about.
Our very own Brooke Thomas takes a closer look at where Mrs. A is and what she does here at the high school.
At Gahanna Lincoln High School, the halls are filled with teachers who specialize in everything from history to biology. But in one corner of the building, there's a role unlike any other at our school. An accompanist. Her name is Mrs. Arishna, though most know her as Mrs. A.
Here at Gahanna High School, I accompany and assist Mr. Lehman for every class. We prepare kids for the concerts.
So she can play their singers' parts, and then she can transform into the full chords, and the students really understand what's going on with all of the harmony and melody. She can play it all, and often just looking at it once.
Sometimes we'll break into sections and she'll be there teaching us the music herself.
Mrs. A and I are a different kind of team.
We kind of understand each other very well.
We have an unspoken communication when we're working together.
Their complementary skills mesh together, fostering an equilibrium in the classroom.
Mrs. A brings a lot of contrast to Mr. Lehman's teaching. She is this whole other presence that a lot of other choirs in other high schools just wouldn't get.
Mrs. A brings this softer, more gentle side with the students. It really creates a nice balance.
She's accompanied every choir event, 18 musicals, and 8 dinner theaters at GLHS.
Although it's hard to picture these programs without Mrs. A, her journey actually started over 5,000 miles away from where she is now.
Originally, I'm from Russia. My father was a professional violinist, and my grandma was a pianist. They brought me to the music field and gave me a love for music. and I saw myself playing the whole my life.
After earning a master's degree in piano performance and music education, Mrs. Arishna taught at music colleges in Russia until she moved to America.
Came here in America 23 years ago, barely could speak English, but my language was international language, music. So I started to play right away. Mr. Lehman called me. They were in need of accompanist at school.
Mrs. A accepted our offer right away, and we've been together 18 years. We asked her if she would like to play anything for us, and she brought out Beethoven and Rachmaninoff and all the classics, and we were just so impressed.
Not only is she a teacher at the high school, she's a publisher of multiple CDs, teaches piano to other students in her own time, and is a winner of the 1997 International Piano Competition. But in a room full of cheers, her biggest supporters will always be her students, because of the impact she has on them.
She's always at the door, she's always saying hi to people. Whenever you see her in the hall, she's always going to say hi to you, give you a smile.
And anybody who's ever met Mrs. A knows that she is all heart.
My favorite part of working here is see how students develop their talents here for 4 years. Music kind of put us all together and makes us better person.
Music has been her anchor, something that has carried her through every challenge and brought people together from all walks of life.
This is my passion. I just couldn't live without music, I guess.
Her story continues to inspire both inside and outside of the classroom, showing the impact that one person can have. So, the next time you hear piano notes echoing near the choir room, you'll know the source bringing the music to life. And don't hesitate to give her a wave. This is Brooke Thomas for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Brooke. To continue on the topic of our arts, our Ava Miller joins us with a preview of some musical competitions coming up this weekend.
Hey Ava, how are you today?
I'm doing good. It's officially crunch time for all the choirs. Tomorrow is the OMEA District Choir Competition at Westerville South High School, where all choirs perform and compete. We talked to choir director Mr. Lehman on hopes and expectations for this competition.
This weekend, our three bands, our freshman band, gold band, and blue band, will be competing at OMEA, Ohio Music Educators Association District Adjudicated Event, adjudicated meaning judged, it's our competition. And 4 choirs will be competing as well, the freshman girls, freshman boys, women's ensemble, and the a cappella and chorale. Chorale and a cappella, all the choirs will be at Westerville South High School, and the bands are at Westerville Central. Each band and choir performs 3 pieces for 3 judges, and we get a score, and hopefully we qualify for the state finals.
Sticking with districts, the freshman blue and gold concert bands are also competing at OMEA district competition at Westerville Central. The freshmen performed today after school, while the blue and gold bands perform tomorrow afternoon. This is a weekend that the band has worked very hard for, and Faith Wood can agree.
So every year each band goes to districts, and so this year it's at Westerville Central, and we're super excited because we've been working so hard on this music. We have been working ever since marching season ended, which ended with the football season back in November. We're super excited to go. You know, it's a tradition for the bands. And yeah, hopefully all of our hard work pays off and we make it to states.
That's all I have for today. And good luck to everyone competing this weekend. Back to Cole and Maddie.
Thanks, Ava. The annual summer job fair is next Thursday from 11 to 1:15 in the main gym.
The event is open to all students and is a great opportunity to find opportunities for summer and seasonal jobs.
Make sure to bring completed job fair information sheets to hand out to potential employers. These can be found online at www.gjef.org.
Blank copies will be available at the fair. Again, the fair is on Thursday. Come check out our website, lincolnonline.org, for more content.
It's a one-stop shop for everything our TV program has to offer,
including a donation link.
Cole, we aren't at the point of begging just yet. Well, Cole, we really have come a long way from making Timothée Chalamet velocity edits during COVID.
Yeah, and now it's one of our last times anchoring together as we go off to college.
And with that, that wraps up our show today.
Please enjoy a sneak peek of Varsity Varieties.
And have a great weekend.
Bye.
With you. unadulterated loathing for your face, your clothing. Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl with simple